Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala.
Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Stay in your true state. Substratum of everything. Nothingness on which everything manifests. Pure consciousness. Source of bliss. Bliss itself. Still. Aware but mute. Perceiver of everything. Can be perceived only by itself. Be that all the time. Stay in your pure self without any adulteration. Anything which you can perceive, see, hear, touch, smell, taste, feel, is not you. So don't possess anything. In our in Patanjali Yoga Sutras, in Ashtanga Yoga, there is one thing about not hoarding anything, aparigraha. Don't be a hoarder, don't collect. But to reach absolute, you have to give up everything. Don't possess anything. You can reach there only without five sheets, without mind, without thoughts, without intellect. This is true aparigraha, non-hoarding. If you stay like this, death cannot take anything. Whatever death takes, you have already given up. And what is left, death can't touch it. After giving up all possessions, you transcend from mortality to immortality, from bondage to liberation. Be firm in your conviction and stay as nothingness. This pure seeing, pure witness is the door. Don't even have a trace of ego. No ego of any religion. No ego of being a human being, a job, a family, a nation. Not even ego of being spiritual or a seeker. Nothing. Nothing to prove. No one to impress except your own self. And self gets impressed only when you are humble, when you have humility, when you are innocent, when you are childlike, when you surrender, when you are fearless, when you are not hoarding anything, then you enter in the zone of pure bliss. If you want to go beyond death, then you have to go through supreme death. Death still leaves a lot of things with you. It only takes away the food sheath, body. Rest everything is still intact. Your mind, your intellect, your prana. But in this supreme death, you have to give up all of these also. Then what death can take? Even what death can't kill, you have already killed that stuff also. And you stay completely empty in your true colors, stark naked. Naked of all the coverings, all the sheets. I am calling it supreme death. Some call it birth, the newborn. End of illusion is a new birth. But I think it's the death of the illusion. And what was already there is revealed. Whenever we are feeling happy, blissful, it is only a small amount of opening into the self. It's a sun ray hitting through a tiny hole. But when you are stark naked, in full sun, it blesses you eternally. You never had any body. No mind, no intellect. And everything which is created from the mind is also not you. And all the images created from this projector is nothing to do with you. You are pure awareness, blemishless, never involved in anything. No sin to you, no karma to you. You are always non-doer. If at any stage, even 1% you think you are doer, then you are not free. Only non-doer is free. Doer always has to pay the consequences, reap the rewards, or pay for the mistakes. Whatever action happens through this body and whatever thought comes to the mind, don't own anything, good or bad. Stay as a pure witness all the time. One of my friends called me today that he is going into silence for 7 days. Moon Vrat is not going to speak for 7 days. But who is going not to speak? Who is going into silence? Who is doing this act? If there is a doer, you have already lost the battle. And then what is this Mona of his speech? If you can have Mona, silence of your mind for 1 second, the job is done. 7 days is too long. But who can silence the mind? Is just not speaking is silence of mind? Who could win this battle? The person who is trying to control the mind and trying to go into the silence can never do that. It is unachievable. Because that person is fake. All the attempts are done by the ego, which is completely fake. The easiest path and the direct path is to stay as pure awareness all the time. As pure consciousness. And watch the game of this mind-body with humility, with humbleness, with total acceptance, and no expectations from any other image in this world. All kind or ruthless and other images, you are unconcerned, you are indifferent. If you are involved, even with the emotions, attachments, desires in mind, giving your all attention to it, even mona or inaction is of no use. So don't have any type of involvement. No doership in action and no doership in mind. Just negate all thoughts and actions. You can't stop any thought or action, but you can withdraw yourself from it, paying attention to the pure awareness. Stay as pure awareness. Believe me, no one can control the situation in front. It is only the ego sense which gives us the feeling of control. Even when you're not controlling anything, your mind and body will act according to its destiny. And the intuitiveness in you will correct things. As pure awareness, you are always without any ego. Ego is always to prove yourself to others, but you know there are no others. If everything is your own creation, then whom you want to impress? Whom do you want to protect? In this game of illusion, you are the police and you are the thief. You are the employer and you are the employee. There is no duality. And you are so smart. When you watch a dream, you are everything, isn't it? You have a role, others have a role. You have a thinking mind, others have a thinking mind. At the end of the dream, you realize that everything was you only. But such a big surprise when this new dream starts. We have no doubt on the mind. Just a second before it showed us the dream. It is like a person who believes on a person who has just done a fraud to him, ribbed him from his money, and now coming again with a Ponzi scheme, and you're believing. Whose fault is this? Do you think you need scriptures to correct it or a guru? And you see it every day. Every day you see a dream, you believe in dream and dream gets broken. And then you come into the waking dream and then you believe in the waking dream. Just think for a second. How can now you believe on this bloody mind which has dosed you just a second before? If you think about this even for a second, all the secret will be revealed to you. And you will be out of this delusion, this illusion, this Maya. It is only your mind which keeps convincing you to stay here. Because you are slave of your mind. You can't live without your mind. It is your addiction, an old habit. It's like an old friend, a bad company. It's hard to leave. It came as a slave Now it has become your boss. Now you are slave to your mind. This mind is showing you all these false mirage, and you believe on it. Whose fault is this? Who has to correct this fault? Though we all are in this dream, but if I come out of this dream, then I can only point to you. But you have to do your own efforts to come out of this dream. And it's not a big effort. This effort is to be free from the clutches of the mind, which is showing you this word, which is a dream. And it is showing you this dream because you believe in this mind. The moment you detach, you will stay as a pure witness. It is our greed, our attachment, our desires, which don't allow us to leave this mind. Our petty desires. Shame on us for these small things in this world which we keep filling in this body, which is full of filth and feces. And one day it has to leave us. We give away our own freedom to the bondage of this body. What a shame. Whom to blame? But we keep slipping back all the time. And then we pray to a fake God to save us. The God within us, pure awareness. We love to be an ego and pray to the God. We don't find courage to leave this ego and be this God. We think it's blasphemous. It's disrespectful. And this is the illusion. The greatest illusion is creation of God separate from us. God and word is the part of illusion only. Don't fall prey to it. Already so many religions are prey to it. And once you believe in a religion, your growth is arrested. This is the beautiful play of Maya. No one is allowed to escape. Only with your own grace sometimes this clicks to you. And you stay as a pure witness. and you transcend from all the dualities of God and the world. Everything is fake except the single word Aham Brahmasmi. You are that. I am that. I am alone. You are pure self. Use this mantra all the time. Remember yourself as the pure awareness all the time. Don't involve yourself in anything. Pay all your attention to this pure, blemishless awareness, untainted, ever fresh, innocent, pure, purest of pure, humble, fearless, unborn, but completely naked and nothing. No pride of any sort, no story. Stay as pure awareness. Stay still in your pure awareness. If the I thought comes up, raises its ugly head, and it smells of ego, you nip on the bud. Easiest method is to just pay attention to this ego, this I thought. And in the light of this pure awareness, it will shy away. And this light of pure awareness, it can't hide. There's nothing to hide when you're using the self-effulgent light. Ego can't tolerate this light. It will disappear forever. You should be the torch bearer of this self-effulgent light. Stand firm on your ground. Don't slip away. Stay in your own silence all the time. And in this silence, there will be activities of the body and mind. And you don't mind these activities because you're not involved. You just stay as a witness, impersonal being. Even if you can stay like this for a second, you will be free. Stay in this void of emptiness. Now you're back to from where you started the journey. This is the end of the journey. No more roles to play. And when you stay here, all the fragrance, perfume of this awareness dawns on you and blesses you. All your actions become divine, and your thoughts become divine. Though you don't belong to any mind and body, but it blesses not just your own mind and body you are attached to, but all the mind body you come across. Human beings, plants, animals, even things which you think inanimate, vibrates in your presence. And even when you leave that place, even after 2000 years, that place vibrates with that energy. Whether it's a cave, whether it's a Bodhi tree, you call it a pilgrimage. This is the power of awareness. Be that light, be that power. Leave away this filthy body. I am not asking you to kill this body, but kill the mind which you think you are. It is the notional correction. You can call it ego side, and get into the bliss eternal. Your natural state. State of no resistance. The most harmonious state. I would like to call it simple harmonic motion. Which we studied at school level physics. All the resistance was from the ego. Ego dropped. This empty void is complete harmony. Stay blessed in this divine light. Pure awareness. No role to play. No action needed. Nowhere to go. Tasks which are pending with his body mind will be done or not done. Will he complete it or not complete it? It's already destined in prarabdha. You don't have to worry. If things are supposed to be done, all the necessary resources will come, and if it's not to be done, whatever you try will not happen. You just stay as pure awareness. As a witness to whatever unfolds. Emotions comes and goes. Thoughts comes and goes. Body changes. Things changes. But you are eternal, pure, same, witness to everything. Everything has a time span, beginning and end. You don't. Everything with a beginning and end has to die, has to finish, but not you. Stay as pure awareness. This is your true identity. Impersonal, pure awareness. Formless. You have no sex, no religion, no nationality, no body, no thought. None of the thoughts belongs to you. So none of them can affect you. You stay as pure awareness. Enjoy your own bliss. Love your own company all the time. Love this unending joy. With unconditional love for all the beings. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om.